Bill.
Okay. Hey, welcome everybody to tonight's presentation. This is our final presentation of the Dream Team. And for some of you guys, this is the first night you're seeing this presentation. And I'm super excited because a group of 9 guys came together about a month ago, and we said, hey, you know what? We've had lots of success over the years as businessmen. And as businessmen, we all said the same thing. We want to do something special. So once we came together as a group, the second thing we did is we said we need to find the right company and the right product to partner with. So at that point, we went out and looked for the right place to plant our flag as a group. And then the last thing we did is we made sure that the leadership of that company and the product we were going to bring into the marketplace for us as a group to basically put our stamp of approval on. A lot of us have 25, 30, 35 years in the business world, but we wanted to do something that the average person could come into and make an extraordinary income over the next several years because of the way this company is positioned. What I want to do now is tell you just a little bit about who I am. My name is Bill Toth. I have a wife and 3 daughters, beautiful wife, Sue, and 3 daughters. And I couldn't be more excited about the fact that I've been married for 22 years, been in business for myself for over 30 years. But more than anything, being able to be in a business where I have lots of flexibility. That's why the business that my friend and my partner, Joe Giuliani, is going to share with you over the next 20 minutes is going to probably make it so that you're going to have trouble sleeping tonight, just like the 9 of us that are part of this Dream Team had just a short time ago when we met Joe and the rest of the executive staff over at New You Life. Joe, take it away.
Bill, thank you. It's an honor to have you on the team and to work with you and your partners. Very, very exciting what you guys have put together. And welcome everyone that's been invited here. Your time is very important. I understand that, and we value it. So welcome to this meeting. Whoever invited you to this, do me a favor and thank them. They thought enough of you to invite you. We are, what I'm noticing on these Dream Teams pre-launch calls is that there's a certain type of individual that's being invited here, which is our individuals who have done this before, who have been very successful. So, definitely thank that person who invited you here. As Bill said, my name's Joe Giuliano. I've been married to my wife, Lee, for 26 years. We have 2 grown children and 3 3 grandchildren, which are the love of our life. It's funny. When we started out in this industry, our kids were the focus. Now it's our grandkids. I don't know why it always has to do with children, but it does in our life. That's just the way we are. So welcome. We're going to jump right into it. We're going to tell you why we're so excited about our product, about our opportunity, and what we think's in it for you. I always start out with an income disclosure. And this just basically says that we're all going to have different results depending on the level of commitment. And there's going to be people that make an incredibly large amount of income. There's going to be people that make no income at all. So the company doesn't guarantee any level of your success. So let's just jump right into it. Guys, I have been in this industry for about 24 years, and I left. I walked away, and I went into the insurance field, and I didn't think there was a company out there that would get me excited enough to come back and get involved in the industry and do what I've done with New You Life. But when I was introduced to Alex Goldstein, our president, CEO, and founder, and by the way, he's our formulator, when I heard about the product that I'm going to introduce you tonight, it immediately sucked me right off the fence, and I wanted to meet this individual. I learned that he already had formulated over 650 products. He'd had nutrition stores for 27 years. He's a homeopath, an iridologist, a nutritionist, but I love the fact that he creates, formulates, and manufactures all these products. So when I heard the story of New You Life and Somaderm, which I'm going to introduce you to tonight, that they had the only transdermal HGH gel available without a prescription and that it was registered with the FDA, I immediately wanted to meet this guy and found out that this product just didn't come off the shelf or just didn't come out of the laboratory. This product had a lifespan of 13 years. That got me very excited. I wanted to learn about it. what I learned is Alex created this product initially for athletes out of necessity to help them repair their bodies. It spilled over into his family and friends using it, which spilled over into all his clientele at his nutritional stores. And then it spread through all out of California and through that region. And then after about 5 years, anytime you market human growth hormone without the right permits, I should say, you're going to get a letter from one of those 3-letter organizations for the government. He did receive that. He had to pull it off the market. And what happened at that point is his clients pressured him so hard that it forced him to look at his numbers over the last 5 years, and he realized, my goodness, I have a 93% retention rate. So it prompted him to go to the FDA and get this NDC code, and when they gave it to him, they said, look, we're going to limit the amount of this product that you can make. And over a 7-year period, he only was allowed to make so much. And that kept gradually getting raised until February of 2017. And that's when I was introduced to him in April of 17, 2 months later. And he asked me, can you help me bring my product to the world? And guys, I got to tell you, I was reading about human growth hormone 18 years ago on an airplane. And I always dreamed of having a product like this in a downline, in a company, to bring it to the world, and we got it. And guys, there it is at the bottom there. Just think about being able to say the only transdermal HGH product. For those of you that don't know what HGH is, you know, to most people, it's the holy grail. To a lot of people will call it the fountain of youth. You got to be careful what you say, but that's what people say about it. To me, it's a miracle, okay, what it's done for me and my wife. But HGH, if you think about it, we all make HGH, and that's who makes us who we are. But when we get to the age of 30, we start going into a rapid decline of our HGH production, and we all succumb to aging. So just imagine walking in a room, and there's 50 and 60-year-old people in there, and you say, who in this room would like to be 20 again? Everybody's going to raise their hand, right? Well, I knew if I could get this product in a company, in a distribution force, and nobody else in America had it, and put it in the hands of the people where we can develop our stories and then take that passion to the world, I knew that the possibilities would be endless. And ladies and gentlemen, in a short 9 months, we've put in 48,000 people in this company. Last night, I looked at my numbers. I just got a new spreadsheet in of all my leaders. I have 105 coaches. This blew me away. 72 life coaches, 17 ambassadors, and 30 people have reached the top of the compensation plan as diamond ambassadors, because this product, no matter what, you will see if you join us that 10 out of 10 people want to know about it, they want to buy it, they want to sell it. It's totally unbelievable. So you're going to learn about the uniqueness of this tonight. I'm going to guess that there's plenty of people on this call this evening that have been your own boss or want to be your own boss again. There is definitely unlimited potential to earn income here. Our compensation plan is unmatched. It's like no other. And we're going to show you can do this for as low as a couple $100. So there's the product, guys. And here it is. First thing I say, it's a product that everyone must have. When my wife and I start using this product, within 3 days, we knew it was working on us. If you look at Bill's website or the team's website or whoever invited you to the call, you'll see that there's 6 months benefits, and you can click on the months and it'll tell you this is what you may experience in month 1, month 2, month 3, all the way through 6 months. Guys, we started feeling it in 3 days. 2 weeks after I started using the product, I drove all the way to Georgia and back, halfway hooked up to my new bass boat that I purchased, and I drove every single mile in almost a 20-hour drive. It blew me away that I was able to pull in the driveway and I was still okay. I was coherent, you know, and I was just normal. I couldn't believe it. I believe it's because I started using this product. But if you look at what's going on the screen, in my family, we've experienced all those other than blood sugar because we don't have any diabetes issue. And all I do is I simply pump this pump down on my wrist where veins are prevalent underneath thin skin areas of the body. It could be the back of your knees, tops of your feet. You spread the gel out. You do it once in the morning. You do it once in the evening at night before you go to bed. That's how you use the product. No deviation, no empty stomach, no modification of behavior. It's truly that simple. This is the most unbelievable product I've ever had my hands on. We have 2 Facebook pages. It's called the Gel Dash Men's Testimonials and the Gel Dash Women's Testimonials. Guys, in a little over 4 months, we have 300,000 hits, likes, shares, and testimonials placed there. It's totally unbelievable. So when you look at New You Life and you start to understand the value proposition, look at it like this. There's most of you on this webinar have done this before, but you were in a company where the product was marketed by 10 other companies. It may have been a different color, but it was the same concept. I like to use the example of CBD oils. I respect the companies. I respect the industry, but I'm just trying to make a point here. I live in the state of Indiana, and 2 months ago, they legalized CBD oil. We were one of the last states. All of a sudden, every couple blocks, there's a 4x8 sheet of plywood with a sign on it. Get your CBD oil here. And I'm thinking to myself, well, my goodness, there goes the opportunity for all my friends that are, in companies that market CBD oil. Guys, you can get everything anywhere nowadays. But I want you to understand the magnitude of Somaderm and human growth hormone gel. With it being registered with the federal government, you can literally go to the FDA's website, put in our code, and see our product label. Understand the magnitude of you can get everything everywhere, but where do you get your hormones? People have to come to you, and they can't go without this product. That's how good it is. So it creates an opportunity where now you have your own business. And I love the fact that New You Life and Somaderm, it's so simple. We have a standalone product. As a matter of fact, in the month of August, we've already done $9 million for the month, okay? So you roll that into a compensation plan like no other, and it gets very, very exciting. So let me explain. There's 6 ways for us to get paid. And the beauty of our compensation plan is this. For the little person, a lot of people in network marketing just like to get customers. They're the lifeblood of our companies, all right? Then there's the middle person, that's used to making, $3,000 to $10,000 a month. Our comp plan supports it. And then there's the big builder. When big builders understand the magnitude of our check match and our coaching bonuses, we have a binary with 2 very, very, very liberal unilevels. That's what the big builder looks at and goes, oh my, I can get this done in a very quick fashion and I can sustain it. So let's start with customers. Guys, I'm going to show you when you obtain a customer, someone on your team is going to earn between $25 and $55 for that customer, and we will never come and degrade that commission. Your person will continue to get the same commission or more, but it won't be less on that one customer. We're going to show you that we have a commercial program that is unmatched by any other product, any other company. It seems like every chiropractor, every small pharmacy, every med spa, health spa, they all want it. Hormone replacement therapies, guess what? The number one hormone they don't have in a transdermal. They may have it to inject you for $3,000 or $5,000 a month, but they don't have it for $140 to $169. You can get in our commercial program, your customers can get it for $89 a bottle, sell it for $169 a bottle, and every time they make their purchase, you make almost $700. It's huge. Team acquisition bonuses. When you sponsor people, okay, and depending on the size of the pack that they buy, you're going to earn a $20, $60, or $120 team acquisition bonus. But at the same time, there's also another $20, $60, and $120 sent out to the leadership 4 positions upline that compresses to the Diamond Ambassador if there's no one in between. Every single time a new person is sponsored into your family trees, which will pay you out of both legs. Our check match program is going to show you how you can make an incredibly large amount of income just on your level 1 and 2, but it pays down 7 levels. We're talking about a check match that gives you 15% on level 1, 10% on level 2, and then 5% on levels 3 through 7. It's a 50% 7-level hard match. Very, very exciting. I love being able to show an individual that they can make $25,000 off of 2 people with our check match. Let me explain. So our team commissions, the second one down, we will pay you up to a $60 cycle. We'll pay you 417 of them a week. Very simple to understand. One left, one right. Build your teams. It cycles at $60. When it cycles, it pays you $60. And we'll pay you 417 of those. So that's $25,020 a week, $1.3 million a year. Now check this out. You sponsor Bill Toth on your level one. He's going to max out the binary, $25,000 a week. You're going to earn a $3,750 match off of him, 15% of $25,000 every week. Times 4, that's 15 grand. Bill sponsors me on your level two. I'm going to max out my binary. You're going to earn 10% off of me. That's 2,500 times 4. That's 10 grand. I just showed you how to make 25 grand a month off two individuals that know how to play the game. Very, very exciting. Last thing, our car bonus. And ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you, this is a driver in New You Life. I got a call from one of Bill's partners today, and they said, what's the driver other than the product? I said, coaches. He said, so in other words, manufacture coaches. I said, yep, get a coach manufacturing firm built right away. And that is exactly what they're doing. Guys, to become a coach, all you have to do is sponsor 3 people on your left, 3 people on your right, and have a total of 10,000 in volume in your lesser volume leg. Now, here's like the best news I've said about the comp plan all evening. 1 bottle of gel for a distributor is $140. New You Life takes $140 and puts it in the tree. Isn't that awesome news? Dollar for dollar. So now you look at the 10,000, you divide it by a bottle, 140. That's 72 bottles in your lesser volume leg, and you are a coach. You get a $700 a month car bonus. You get you get entered into the coaching bonuses, and you get 2 levels of check match, 15 and 10%. That is why you want to make coaches. When you join us, that's kind of a marching order. When I bring people in, I'm like, let's get you to coach. Let's identify people who are leaders and help them become coach. And guys, I love to tell you, or I'm proud to tell you that we have a complete training system built into your back office that is forever growing. So don't worry about the hows. What I like to tell people is worry about the whys. What is it? Why are you here looking? Why do you continue to stay in the industry? I'm going to bet that some of you have had some awesome runs. You might be in the middle of one right now. It's funny, the people that are looking at New You Life in this product are coming from all walks of life. But what I like to say is, when I entered into this industry all those years ago, I was an aircraft mechanic, and I desperately didn't want to be shipped overseas any longer for the rest of the summers when my children were growing up. They were, 1 and 2 years old. So I had this burning desire to become full-time, and the network marketing industry allowed me to accomplish that goal, set me free, and I've worked from home ever since. So I had a dream back then. I had some reasons to do something. I have more nowadays. Figure out what that is. I don't care if you're 75 years old or 42 years old. I don't care how much money you make or what you've made. There are things that you want. It might be about health. It might be about timing. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to say to you, figure that out and join us, because we have some great, incredible amount of growth taking place, and it's unprecedented. This time of year, this time of season, and what's going on in our industry, we're proud of what we've done in New You Life. So here's the pack. Right now, we're growing so fast, okay? We're only allowing the New You pack. It's $199. You get your bottle of Somaderm. It will last 2 people a month. If you just pump it, a half a pump twice a day, it'll last you and your spouse. You get your year's spot in your website. There's no fee for the website. So get started. Get involved with the Dream Team. They're doing some incredible things. It's amazing to see the amount of people that are coming onto the team on a daily basis. Names that are well-known all throughout the industry are just blowing me away that I recognize these people. And before I go, Bill, I'm going to unmute you. You have to get yourself, Bill. Anything you'd like to add, my friend?
Yeah, thanks, Joe. Awesome job again. And here's what I want to stress to everybody tonight. The 9 of us that are part of this Dream Team, we came together because we all had success in the network marketing industry in the past, and some of us very recently. But we all learned so much over the years that we said we want to take all of that knowledge and we want to take it and put it into one spot. So I don't know how many times somebody called you up and said, hey, just grab a spot and be in my tree. What we're doing is, picture this, for the last 11 days, if you missed the first 10 days and you're here on the 11th day, we've been just driving people down every day. So the people that came in on the first day now have a lot of people underneath them. And then, as Joe said, we're teaching people how to become coaches. So if you come in tonight and get yourself started, you're going to be put right into that, where all 9 of us, and I'll say this, every one of us have guaranteed to put 25 personals. So I can tell you that we've put in a lot of people in the first 10 days, and today we will put in several more people, but you have an opportunity here to have your team started. But this is the reason why we did it. There were 6 reasons, and this is our mantra. Every one of us are available to help anybody that calls us. Just because you came in with me, or you came in with the other Bill, or you came in with Bob, or you came in with Jim, you have 9 people, including Joe, who's the master affiliate, here to help on a daily basis. This just doesn't happen in this industry. But in this case, it's going to happen because we came together and said, it's time to make a change. We found the right company, the right leadership, the right product. That was the first thing. That's the company. And the product is number 2. This product is exclusive. So that's huge for us, and it's huge for you, because we don't have to worry about somebody going and undercutting it, selling it on eBay or any of these other places, because they can't. It is not allowed because it is an FDA product. So that's number 2. Number 3, the comp plan. We wanted to find something that would help the little guy that just wanted to make a few $100 extra a month, the guy that's a huge retailer that just wanted to go out and sign up retail places. I mean, we all know those guys. We've talked to them over the years, but there's never really been a good company where they said, let's put a good commercial program in, and not make it where you go and visit that chiropractor and say, well, you got 4 chiropractors under you, put those 4 chiropractors in, and then you can make X, Y, Z. No, with our program, they get a great price that they can then sell it at our $169. They're getting it for $89. That doesn't happen. That's why the comp plan is as good as it is. So you can go, the friend that lives next door to you, you can go with the person online that's way across the other side of the country, or you can go with some of your local businesses that are in the homeopathic or gyms or any of those stuff that Joe talked about. Number 4, the timing. I mean, the timing of this product, if you go online right now, go to YouTube and do some Googling, see all of the stuff that's being talked about right now about what HGH is, the doctors that are talking about it. I spent some time, the rest of the 8 of us spent time making sure that all the stuff that we're talking about was going to give us that thing for timing. And the other part of the timing is this. The company has been they've been around for 8 months now, but they've been putting all the pieces in place. And right now, everything is in place. Now, this is my favorite. This is the 5th. For some of you guys that know me, I'm not the guy that likes to do 3-way calls, okay? I'm not the guy that likes to go out and talk to people at local meetings, okay? I'm the guy that came up with high tech a few years ago with another company. And for some of you that know me, I put in over 2.9 million people in another business, okay? And we did it with this high tech. I never went to one meeting in an 18-month period. We did this in 18 months. Never went to one meeting. I never, okay, did daily 3-ways, because we built a system that allowed us to have endless leads coming in for both customers and distributors for our team that we were working with. But the other side was we were running our webinars 24/7. The only difference between this and that program is that was worldwide. So we were able to run 24/7. Think about your webinar playing with our system, not quite 24 hours, but probably 18 hours out of the day. And the last piece that I'll share with you guys is the dream team. The reason why we came together is because all of us have had success, but all of us have had lots of people that we've tried to bring along with us, and for whatever reason, they couldn't get over the hump. So we said, let's all come together. Let's develop a system, take all of our skill sets and make this happen. So what I'll suggest to everybody is when you get done with this call today, start thinking about why you want to team up with the Dream Team. And I'll throw it back to you, Joe.
Bill, I don't think I need to add a single thing to that. I think it's awesome what you just went through. Guys, get with the person that brought you here. Get signed up, join, get positioned, and start building your company within New You Life with the Dream Team. Thanks, everybody. This meeting's officially over. God bless everyone.